Have you ever wondered why, despite earning six figures and checking every box that society tells you that will make you happy, that you still wake up feeling like you're living someone else's life? You're not alone. Thousands of high-achieving professionals just like you climb the corporate ladder each day, collect impressive paychecks, maintain perfect LinkedIn profiles, while feeling secretly spiritually empty inside. Maybe you've tried traditional therapy that focuses on managing stress rather than finding your true purpose, or expensive life coaches that give you generic goal-setting worksheets, or meditation apps that felt too basic for someone with your complex, high-pressured reality. What if I told you that the real reason you're feeling this existential emptiness isn't because you're ungrateful or not trying hard enough? It's because you're suffering from what I call identity inversion syndrome. This is when your job title gradually takes over your core identity, where your authentic self becomes buried under layers of professional achievement. Your brain literally rewires itself to see itself only through the lens of career success, salary, and status symbols. Think of it like wearing a work costume for so long that it becomes grown into your skin and you can't take it off anymore. And no amount of generic self-help books or weekend wellness retreats can fix this, because they don't address the root cause of why successful people feel hollow inside. And even more concerning, this affects 77% of high earners and corporate executives who earn £75,000 or more in the UK. The pattern is clear. When your authentic self gets buried under your professional identity, you'll continue to perhaps 1. Experience overwhelming emptiness that hits hardest at 3 a.m. when you can't sleep. 2. Experience crushing anxiety about wasting your one precious life. 3. Harbor deep shame about being ungrateful when you have everything. 4. Live in paralyzing fear of making any changes for fear of losing your security. 5. Feeling overwhelmingly suffocated by golden handcuffs. But here's what gives me hope for you. Your brain's alignment system can be reset, and it doesn't require years of therapy, expensive spiritual retreats, or hours of daily meditation that you simply don't have time for. You need what I call the daily alignment protocol. It's a way to interrupt the automatic misalignment patterns that keep you trapped in someone else's life. See, here's what most people don't understand about high achievers like you. Your brain's literally been trained to ignore your inner compass. Every time you chose that promotion over your values, the salary over your soul, or status over your authentic self, you've literally rewired your brain to ignore and disconnect from what matters most. It's like your internal GPS has been hacked to only show routes to other people's destinations. The daily alignment protocol works through creating 3 strategic micro-interventions throughout the day, 10 minutes total, that reconnect you to your authentic self before the corporate programming takes over. Think of it like hitting the reset button on a computer that's been running the wrong software for years. So it looks like this. Morning, 3 minutes to set your intentions based on your values, not your boss's agenda. Midday, 2 minutes to check that you're still on your authentic path rather than being pulled back into autopilot. Evening, 5 minutes to realign with what matters most before the chaos of tomorrow begins. This isn't about changing your life overnight. It's about making small daily course corrections so that they compound over time. Just like a pilot makes tiny adjustments to stay on course over a long flight, these small daily micro moments keep you aligned to your true direction instead of drifting to someone else's destination. The beauty of this protocol is that it works with your high-achieving brain, not against it. You're not trying to become less driven. You're redirecting that drive to what actually fulfills you. Studies from Harvard Business School found that just 10 to 15 minutes of reflection can increase decision-making clarity by 23% and decrease stress hormones by 15%. And research from Stanford found that brief alignment exercises, like the ones in this protocol, help executives make choices that align with their values more often than those who rely on logic alone. But here's where most alignment systems fail. They try to force you into some Zen monk lifestyle that has nothing to do with your reality. They ignore the fact that you're wired for achievement and success. The daily alignment protocol is different because it was built specifically for people like you, corporate executives that want to keep winning, but win at the right game. Instead of fighting against your ambitious nature, you're channeling that ambition into things that truly matter to you. You're not becoming less successful. You're becoming successful at the things that align with your soul and not just your bank account. But you might be wondering, look, I need to be completely honest with you. I'm not some guru who figured this out overnight. I don't have a PhD in psychology. I'm just someone who got tired of feeling like a stranger in my own life. 3 years ago, I was that person checking every box but feeling empty inside. Good job, nice apartment, impressive resume, but I'd wake up each morning wondering whose life was I actually living. The worst part? I felt guilty for even feeling this way. I was successful by every measure, yet I couldn't shake this nagging feeling that I was somehow off track. When the usual advice didn't work, therapy, life coaches, self-help books, I did what any desperate person would do. I dove into research and I explored alternative wellness modalities. What I found was fascinating. The solution to the identity crisis that plagues a lot of high achievers was hiding in plain sight all along. Ancient wisdom traditions have known for thousands of years that our daily rhythms and cosmic patterns directly impact our sense of purpose and alignment. But here's what really got my attention. Modern neuroscience is now proving what astrologers have said for centuries. Our brains literally rewire based on daily consistent practices that, through connecting to ourselves, really connect us to something bigger than ourselves. I started with just 10 minutes a day. Morning intention, midday check-in, evening reflection. Nothing fancy. Within 2 weeks, I felt something shifted, something had changed. I felt clearer, more like myself. The 30-day alignment system isn't my invention. It's based on thousands of years of wisdom combined with modern research on habit formation and identity development. I simply connected the dots that others had missed and created a simple daily practice that actually fits into a real person's schedule. So think about this. Wouldn't it be life-changing to finally have a proven system that addresses the root cause of feeling misaligned rather than just managing the symptoms? Imagine waking up 30 days from now with clear direction on your next steps and feeling genuine excitement for the future. That's why I created the 30-day alignment journaling system, a corporate professional's path to authentic purpose in just 10 minutes a day. This isn't just some other productivity planner or some generic self-help book. It's a science-backed, step-by-step system designed for high-achieving professionals that feel spiritually empty despite external success. Unlike complicated life coaching programs or mystical spiritual practices that don't fit your analytical mind, the 30-day alignment journaling system uses the daily clarity method. So, morning intention, midday microchecks, evening reflection, that fits across 10 minutes total only across your day. So here's what makes the system truly different. Week 1, Core Values Clarity Foundation. You'll discover your authentic values through guided exercises that cut through the noise of what you think you should want. This isn't fluffy soul searching. It's strategic self-discovery that gives you a clear decision-making framework for every choice that you will face. Week 2, Release blocks with compassionate reflection. Using trauma-informed prompts, you'll gently identify and release any limiting beliefs that's keeping you stuck in identity inversion syndrome. No harsh self-criticism, just kind, practical exercises that help you understand why you've become your job title instead of staying yourself. Week 3. Design your compelling future vision. Through future self-scripting techniques, you'll design a vivid, motivating vision of your aligned life. You'll see what success looks like when it involves both achievement and authentic fulfillment. This will give you a clear target and path forward. Week 4, the value to calendar bridge. This is where transformation becomes real. You'll learn to translate your values into actual time blocks in your calendar, complete with tiny starters that make progress inevitable, even during your busiest weeks. So the 10-minute flow goes like this. Morning intention, 3 minutes. Set one value-aligned priority and make one specific promise to yourself. Midday microcheck, 2 minutes. Quick energy assessment and course correction options. Evening reflect and realign, 5 minutes. Capture wins, extract lessons, and set up tomorrow for success. Imagine waking up with clear direction instead of that familiar fog of overwhelm. Picture yourself making decisions clearly because you know what truly matters to you. Envision your calendar actually reflecting your priorities instead of everyone else's urgent demands. And most importantly, imagine looking in the mirror and actually recognizing the person staring back, not just the job title, but the person with dreams, values, and authentic purpose. This is the transformation that awaits you with a 30-day alignment journaling system. Now you might be wondering how much a 30-day transformation system like this costs. Similar programs with personal coaching cost upwards of £500, with basic alignment retreats costing upwards of £2,000 when you factor in time away from work and family. But I created this system because I believe that every driven professional should have access to tools that help them break free from corporate emptiness and reconnect with their authentic self. That's why I'm not even charging £500. I'm not even charging £200. You can get the complete 30-day alignment journal system for £88 only. That's less than £3 per day on a transformation that will benefit you for the rest of your life. Think about it this way. Most executives spend more than that each week on coffees when running between meetings that drain their soul. For less than the cost of a single business lunch, you will get 1. The complete 30-day alignment journaling system with daily pages and weekly reviews. 2. Feature self-scripting worksheets with visualization techniques. 3. Somatic daily micro-practices for reduction of stress in just under 2 minutes. 4. Trauma-informed compassionate prompts that reduce shame and resistance. 5. Printable digital worksheets and templates for zero friction use anywhere. Look, there's no time pressure, no countdown timers, no fake scarcity. Because here's what I've learned after years in corporate and now helping others find alignment. The right time to start is when you're tired of living someone else's life and you're ready to start living your own. And here's what most people don't realize. Every day you wait is another day you wake up feeling empty inside. Another day you look at your bank account and feel nothing. Another day you look in the mirror and wonder who that person staring back at you really is. Think about it. How many more mornings can you handle with that hollow feeling in your chest when your alarm goes off? How many more nights can you lie awake at 3 a.m. wondering, is this all there is to life? And the worst part, the longer you stay stuck in this cycle, the harder it is to break free. With every month that passes, the more comfortable you get with the numbness, the more accepting you get of the emptiness, the more convinced that this is just how life is supposed to feel. And it's not. Because here's the truth. Successful people don't waste time reinventing the wheel. They take what works and they use it. So if you're ready to transform those 3 minutes each morning, 2 minutes midday, and 5 minutes each evening into a powerful alignment practice that changes everything, if you're finally ready to have your calendar reflect your values instead of everyone else's priorities, and if you're ready to wake up feeling energized instead of dreading another day of meaningless meetings, click the button below now and get instant access to the 30-day alignment journaling system. Don't wait until you're completely burnt out or waste another year feeling empty despite your success. This is your chance to finally align with what matters most, without therapy, without judgment, and with much more clarity on who you really are. The choice is yours, but I hope you'll choose yourself today because you deserve to feel alive again. You deserve to wake up feeling excited about your day. You deserve to look in the mirror and actually recognize the person staring back at you. And most importantly, you deserve to feel proud of the life that you're building, not just the career that you've constructed. So click the button below now to get your 30-day alignment journaling system for £88. Remember, every day you wait is another day that you drift further from who you really are. Your success means nothing if your soul is starving. Give yourself permission to want more than money and status. Your authentic self has been waiting patiently for you to come home. Click the button below now. It's time to remember who you really are.